go. You. These are the motorcycle trips that I live for. Summer is coming to an end and the warm weather is almost up. So I'm taking a 4-day trip up to Traverse City to visit my buddy. I'm excited just to take this final trip of the end of the riding season. So it's time to get on the bike and get out and get lost. For my first stop of the trip, I'm headed to Cedar Springs, Michigan, where I'm gonna tent camp. It's about 3.5 hours from home, so I'm looking forward to that first stop.
I just wanna fly.
All right, I just arrived to my campsite. Wow, this is super private. I'm out in the woods. It has like a little hammock, has a fire pit with a grill I can cook out over, a picnic table, jug of water, and wood that I pre-purchased. I'm gonna get this bike unpacked, get my tent set up, and see how quickly I can get that going. Cheers. We got my new tent. This tent is supposed to set up in 3 seconds, so it looks like I got some solid ground over here in the shade. I think this is gonna be a good spot for this tent. Let's set it up and get it going. And there you go. I would say that's about 30 seconds.
Yeah, running down a dream that never would come to me. Running down a dream. I felt so good.
Got the bear spray this time. I'm deep into Michigan, so you never know. Want to be prepared. So I got this. Quick draw. Bow! So now it's time to head in town, find a local grocery store, pick up some food to cook over the grill, and chill out for the night and enjoy being into the wild. You! On the menu tonight, got some pasta, some fish I'm gonna try out, and then the main course, a ribeye steak. Wow, time to get this fire ripping. Look at that shit. Fuck. All right, I'm up and at it. Didn't sleep too great. That's kind of guaranteed with sleeping in a tent on the ground. There's a Planet Fitness about 30 minutes from here en route to my next stop. So I'm gonna hit that up, get a little workout in, use their shower. It's a nice little morning here, a little brisk outside, but I can't complain. I can tell the sun's gonna be out here soon. It's gonna be a nice day for riding, and yeah, just enjoying life.
There must be something in the water, and there must be something about your daughter. She said, our love ain't nothing but a monster. My love ain't nothing but a monster with two heads.
I just left Planet Fitness. Wasn't much of a workout. Time can kind of get away from you when you're on the road. Got to get up to Traverse City, which is about 2.5 hours away from here. So yeah, I had to make a quick pit stop at Meyer, for some reason the speakers aren't working. I got a lot of hours ahead of me and I gotta have some music. Picked up some headphones real quick, old school way. I was like 20 minutes away from my buddy's location in Traverse City. Before I know it, I was on these back dirt roads, which ended up turning what looked like into like a mountain bike or dirt bike trail with big boulders of rocks where they kind of smoked the bottom of my motorcycle. What looked like hard sand ended up being super soft sand. The back tire spun out and luckily I was going slow, but the bike just slowly went down. Sitting right now waiting for my buddy. He's gonna try to meet me on his four-wheeler and figure out how I can get out of here. If I was in a car, it would have been no problem, but on this motorcycle, it's a different story.
Can't believe it took you here. I'm like fucking pissed.
All right, so I made it to camp. You know, the bike went down. We get the bike back up and I'm following Doug to his place on his four-wheeler. And the same thing happened, but this time it kind of like chucked me off my bike. I'm not even gonna get back on the bike. We're gonna figure it out what we're gonna do. Most likely we're gonna trailer it out of here on Sunday morning. Until then, I'm excited to be here to see Doug's property. He lives super off the grid. I totally respect that. I dig that. Like, I love the fact of living minimalistic and simple.
I've learned that every waking moment is enough, and excess never leads to better things. It only piles and piles atop the things that are already abundantly in front of you, like breathing and chasing and slow dancing and love making, fighting and laughing. I am unhinged, unworthy, and distasteful to mostly everyone I meet. However, I am loyal to a fault to anyone I find kind.
So I'm here with my buddy Doug's lady. Her name's Margot. She's also into the whole vlogging thing. So what do you love about being out here so off the grid?
Not only do you get to just listen to the birds all the time, but you're constantly having to evolve out here to make things work. And it's a different lifestyle, but I absolutely love it. And I think it almost kind of keeps me young.
And I do not and will not fear tomorrow, because I feel as though today has been enough. And I got no hate in my heart for anything, anywhere, or anyone. And I think fearing Friday is...
So Doug and Mara just took me through the woods. I mean, we were walking at least like a good mile. And they took me to a place where literally like no civilization or people are around. But we come across this deserted area where people, it looks like they started to build and live here, but it's like they just fucking left. We got a cell phone left. Like they must have left in a fucking hurry.
What a creepy creek.
Man.
So this is Big Bertha, the resident orbed-webbed spider. Yeah, her name is Big Bertha and she loves this spot.
I've been living on the road, made a buck of my soul. I've been singing stories to the crowd. It's been a while since I've been home. I think about you every night, wonder what it would have been like if I stuck around and settled down, maybe in another life. So if I fly too far, will I still have a place inside your heart? And when you see,
So we're finally in Traverse City and my friends took me to a place called Oakwood. We just got our burgers, gonna dive in. I'm super stoked. Yo, that's like the best looking fucking burger I've ever seen. This water is super clear. I feel like if I closed my eyes and I opened them, I was in the Caribbean. We're actually super far north into Michigan and it's still beautiful. It's nice and sunny. The water's a little cool, but I'm here for it.
reasons already new.
So the evening is winding down, and you know, it's been nice being able to hang out with my buddy Doug and his lady Margot for the last 2 days. We got to end the evening by watching some Michigan football, which I'm not big into sports, but that was quite the exciting game. Doug likes Michigan, diehard fan, and we got to see them win, so that's pretty cool. I'm gonna pack up in the morning and hit the road and start heading back, but still have one more day into the wild. Gonna be staying in a cabin tomorrow. Doug's buddy, who has a little bit more riding experience in dirt, he's gonna take my bike and he's gonna ride out of here. After I dumped it twice trying to get here, I feel like I'm a little bit still amateur when it comes to riding in this type of terrain with that type of heavy bike. So hopefully he can get my bike out of here, and then I'll load it up and I'll hit the road in the morning. But we'll end tonight on a good note. How was it?
Got a little squirrely a couple times, but
Did it? Yeah, I was like nervous as fuck.
did you like that hill when I had to give her the beam?
Yeah, I was like, oh, here's that moment where it was like,
When in doubt, throttle out,
Yeah.
baby.
thank you, dog.
Absolutely, bro.
Shit. All right, luckily Andre came through. He was able to get the bike out. I'm all packed up. Time to hit the road to Iona, Michigan. Let's go. You.
Tell us where you're from, what you want to become, and we'll say if you're okay.
Started riding and all of a sudden just started getting hit with rain like non-stop. Pretty fucking wet. The rain suit's holding up some of it, but yeah, my hands are completely soaked. Fucking pretty cold right now. I just got to my next stop of the trip. We are deep into the woods here. It's still raining here lightly. I just unpacked the motorcycle. As you can see, all the stuff's off it. I got it in the cabin, and I'm gonna get set up here and figure out a game plan. After looking around the cabin, I noticed there's no electricity in here. I mean, this thing feels like it's from like early settlers days. Definitely being out in the middle of the woods, it's gonna get dark real quick. So I'm out in the middle of the woods and the rain finally stopped, and I was like, let me kind of go outside and see if I can find Bigfoot. Instead of finding Bigfoot, I found this beautiful blonde, and it was this chick, Lindsay. She just arrived here. We're actually gonna go grab some food in town and try to enjoy the evening. Just got done with dinner. I had some pizza. We went to, oh, by the way, we went to this place called
Oliveras.
Oliveras, not Olive Garden.
Be my luck. Even if the sky is falling down, I know that we'll be safe and sound. We're safe and sound.
Pretty much all packed up, headed out of the tucked away cabin. Cool little stay. Unfortunately, the weather did not do anything in our favor, so we weren't able to enjoy the outdoors, but luckily it's not raining. But I still got to get out of this this trail in the woods where we're tucked back. Hopefully have no issues with that. I'm gonna take Andre's advice here, and remember, when in doubt, throttle it out.
Sitting shotgun in a parking lot. Hotel lights flicker on and off. She wears her hair down to cover her face. Lives in the city.
All right, we're riding about 80 miles per hour. Got about an hour until I get back home. This trip may not have been the best one. It started out great, good weather, great riding, and then turned to shit with the weather and bad riding. And so another trip down, and looking forward to many more to come. Till then, my friends, remember, get out, get lost, and take the motherfucking trip. Woo!